I am super new to this, videoing while walking. However, I wanted to jump on to keep you a part of my process. So I have been using, since I very first heard about ChatGPT, my husband came home from working with a client and said, my client mentioned this thing called ChatGPT, he wrote his resume on it. And I was like, what's that? So I Googled it, this was October 2022, and I just started using it. I used it to write my bio. I didn't know, because that's what the other guy did. And I started playing around, and I just kept playing around, and I was blown away. And over the course of the year, I had it write business plans for me. I had it help me with applications for grants, and it was really my co-worker, my co-founder of everything that I was thinking of. Fast forward almost a year, September 2023, and I decided to take a super deep dive into AI, which as an architect, a super innovative architect who award-winning, has built work around the world, I thought, oh, well, I'm definitely made for complex problems, solving them in simple ways, thinking through how to use tools to solve problems. That's everything that an architect does. So I wasn't afraid to do my research and test every tool that I came across. But what I wasn't prepared for was that there are really infinite number of tools. It's not just a tool or a group of tools are getting announced every week. Literally every day, every hour, every minute, there are new AI tools. This is bigger than anything. You know, as an architect who's designed cities, designed parts of urban design projects around the world and buildings, I thought I could handle everything that is, that's complex, and it just, just take it in little steps. But I literally found myself it felt like my brain was turning inside out multiple times over as I started to learn these tools and I started to play around. And when I say learn, that's pretty loose. That's just literally signing up for the program and running it through 1 to 3 tests of how to use it. But that's all I could do because there were so many tools being made all the time that I just kept getting distracted. I would go down one rabbit hole and then another rabbit hole, and I was thinking, gosh, I should really document this, do a screen capture or make a spreadsheet. But everything was happening so fast that I didn't document it. And I tried to take notes, and I tried to remember the amazing programs that I loved, and so that I could come back to them. For sure, I made a lot of lists, but still, it's hard to stay organized when there is so much happening so fast. And literally, I'm testing all of it, and I'm watching videos, I'm watching YouTube, and I'm learning, start to find my tribe and who I'm learning from. And there are all these, not just different niches, like different areas that you might want to focus on. There's different niches within AI of what you're going to focus on. So anyways, fast forward to now, it's almost 6 months later, and I would say, I could honestly say, and when I say my brain was turned inside out, I'm kind of saying it lightly, but it really, I kind of was put to the place of almost despair at moments, like places where I had immense confidence. I used to go to the material library at, I can't remember what it was called, but in New York City they had an innovative material library where all the newest materials from NASA and around the world were brought. And I would go in there, and it was like a place where you could look on the wall and learn and touch all the materials and learn about them. And I would design projects around these new materials. I have been through, when I got into architecture, hand drafting was what we were learning in school and what people were using in offices. I mean, I got in right at the beginning of AutoCAD, digital drafting. And from there, went to Denmark for a couple of years, learned how to build with my hands and all sorts of different materials. And when I came back and I finished my master's at Pratt, it was right at the time when digital architecture was just taking off. So we were doing 3D designs, generative design work using the computer, building it with CNC, 3D printing, prototyping. All this has happened in my career. So I am used to being on a changing landscape, the cutting edge, using innovative tools in new ways, like even if it's a material that's been used in another industry. So all of this, I've run big teams all around the world to make a project happen, different time zones. All of this to say, nothing prepared me for how fast AI is moving and changing and the colossal implications that come with that. And I'm not one to be overwhelmed. Like I said, I just take one step at a time, and I have been for the last 6 months, but it definitely has turned me inside out. I don't know how else to say it, because it's like when something is in your comfort zone and you know how it operates, or like someone gives you a playbook of this is how to do something, then somehow you can learn, but you're not necessarily turned inside out. But when there's like no playbook, there's so much happening so fast that even the leaders who used to be leaders when something would change, they would show up. Even when the leaders would show up and try to lead, they would just be leading on a fragment of what exists, because, like I said, every minute there are new AI tools. So what I needed to do as an architect was really understand the building blocks. I needed to know, what are my Lego pieces? What is my pen, if you will? Like, what are the pieces that I can use to solve anything? What are the workflows? How can you work? Like, how can you establish a systems thinking approach when there are infinite results? There are infinite problems. There are infinite problems that are needing to be solved, and they are going to be solved. The train has left the station, so who is participating is who is going to solve those problems. And the landscape is so big, like I said, it's not just for the leaders who were leaders before, because they can't do it all, because it's happening so fast and it's so colossal. So actually, I'm creating this channel to open the landscape and also to make, hopefully, okay with everyone just where you are at. So my goal is to simplify, to go through tools, to actually teach tools, to go through workflows, to actually teach workflows. And in that, also be very honest about what has happened to me in the day, because up until very recently, I was a full-time caregiver for my mother-in-law who lived with us, had Alzheimer's and cancer, and she recently passed away. That was like a massive full-time job. I'm also working. I work more than one job. I take care of our husky and my husband, and there's a lot going on. I'm breaking through my financial barriers and everything like that. So in essence, I want to create an honest channel where I take us through ways to solve. It's not necessarily that I'm going to solve your problems. However, we may, your requests of what you want to learn and what you want to think through. Really, it's a place. It's like, I see it like a design studio. When I used to teach architecture and design studio, you come with a set of problems, and you help the students find ways to solve for those problems. So we're going to solve for them together. I will take you on my journey. Because I have been solving for things for more than a year, but it's been private. So now I'm going to open it up and we're going to do it together. And I'm hoping that by doing that, not only do you learn tools and learn processes and learn ways of thinking, but you can also take it and do it on your own, with your own set of problems and you can create your own workflows. It's like a way I'm hoping to give permission and inspiration for everyone to participate, because really it's through participation that this is going to get made. And we're literally rebuilding our world right now. And the world that we're in need of a course correct. We have built a world in a way that doesn't account for everybody's well-being. It doesn't account for everybody's health, wealth, success. And we have a chance right now. The playing field is leveled. It's leveled across the world. Anyone with a computer, a phone can participate. And yes, we want to make sure that people have access, but those that do have access have the opportunity right now to build things that make a difference. So that's why I'm creating this channel. That's why I'm giving this funny walking video as I'm walking my husky. And hopefully the videos will just get better and easier for you to watch, because I am brand new at this. We can look back at this many years from now and be like, wow, she was just holding her camera and it wasn't on a stable tripod. And anyways, so this is for you, this is for me, this is for us, this is for our world. And it is designed to inspire, it is designed to empower, and it is designed to help us all take action and build a better world with the tools that we have, rebuild and amplify and empower and give people, especially people who have relied always on a job, those jobs are going to change, they may disappear, the whole paradigm is going to shift. So the most important thing is that we are empowered, we have a vision, a goal, and we have the strength and the confidence to take small steps, to take action, to make it, to create those steps and to follow them through and to build. And we're going to do that together. We're going to do it together. I'm going to do it for you. Please feel free to make any suggestions of what you want to do, something you want to solve for, and we'll do it together. And I'll see you soon. Have a great day.